Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Chris Massimo back again with some more Call of Duty gameplay. Hope you guys are doing well today. We got something a little bit different for you guys when it comes to Call of Duty content for today's upload. And of course, if you guys haven't noticed by now, we are playing 3v3 mosh pit or gunfight. And we just decided to go ahead and see, how sweaty that we could possibly be. Me and my buddies King and of course Ethan or just Blake as well too wanted to see how some Apex players do on playing the 3v3. I mean, as of course you guys already know, we do play Apex quite often, and we wanted to see how we would match up in playing in the specific game mode. And oh my gosh, might I say that we just went on a tear. I mean, it could be argued that maybe just the other team just wasn't as good, or maybe there was just some other cases. But to be honest with you, we just totally just demolished everybody. Like, that's exactly how it went. And for the most part, you're going to see over here that each team actually did get at least one win. That first win that you saw that the other team got, honestly, that was just a fluke, to be honest with you. It probably shouldn't have happened. We just had a little bit of miscommunication. But other than that, once we started getting the ball and getting the roll of things, we were actually able to go ahead and just destroy both teams that you're going to see today. So I want to go over a few things today. First and foremost, I have been actually enjoying Call of Duty lately. I'm not going to lie, it's actually been pretty fun. I have actually tried out to do solos on Warzone, and to be honest with you, it was pretty hectic. I'm not going to lie. I did pretty well for myself, if I might say so myself. I think I ended up placing in the top 20 on my first match, and it really wasn't too bad. I think, like I had mentioned before, that I honestly just need to get the hold of things and maybe just understand the game a little bit more. I'm honestly not too sure what's good in the game anymore, but what I will admit is that new gun, the ISO, that's been actually pretty fun. It's actually a pretty enjoyable gun. It reminds me a lot of the Apex guns as well too. And I've been enjoying it pretty often. But of course, my go-to weapons are the M4A1, MP7, and I like to just go ahead and mess around with some things. So for the most part, besides that, and of course through Warzone as well too, we're having pretty fun with, of course, Call of Duty in general. I know that I recently went on Infected, and I ended up dropping my first nuke ever. But however, I didn't record it, so I was actually a little disappointed in it. But I mean, it happens. I wasn't expecting to play pretty casual, and the next I just ended up winning on a tear, and we ended up getting it. So I mean, it is what it is. Hopefully, we can get another in the future. But however, as far as you guys may know or may not know, there is a new season in Apex that actually just dropped on Tuesday. So by the time of this upload, it was actually yesterday. And to be honest with you, I'm probably going to be grinding that like crazy. Of course, we want to see how far that we possibly can get when it comes to ranked mode. And of course, we will be putting in a little bit more work when it comes to that particular game. But however, that's not going to change anything when it comes to the consistent Call of Duty uploads. I'm just going to mention it now that maybe just the Warzone gameplay may not be up to par or may not be as good as I slowly progress into it while I'm just playing Apex. But nonetheless, like I had mentioned, I will make sure that I constantly have that going for you guys, whether it's just Call of Duty Modern Warfare or any update news, or even if I'm just playing some throwback gameplays. I know that you guys actually helped me out and did pretty well when it comes to the support of watching the old Call of Duty Black Ops video, and I might go ahead and consider bringing that into the channel a little bit more. Maybe every now and then we'll just do like a little throwback of the old Call of Duty Black Ops or Modern Warfare games, or just anything else that I can go ahead and find a lobby for. So if that's something that you guys would like to go ahead and see, just please feel free to let me know. But with that being said, let's go ahead and hop into this gameplay. As you can see, it's already over. But we ended up going ahead and getting the dub today. And as I mentioned before, we were starting off the game 0-1, and then we ended up just going out for a 6-win streak. So we did pretty well, if I may say so myself. And of course, in this next gameplay that you're going to see right over here, we are playing on this particular map. I honestly don't know what the name is. I'm not good with the names on this game at all, so I do apologize in advance. But I want to go ahead and just clear the air when it comes to this. Obviously, you see that I do have a sniper rifle, and I feel like one of you guys would go ahead and just point it out. So the only reason why I go to the back of the map in this very beginning of the game is just because I'm not a sniper, guys. I got the two worst weapons I could be honestly paired up with, and it was just with a sniper and a shotgun. And if you guys see my Apex videos, I always explain to everybody that I'm not any of those people. I'm the person that likes to go ahead and rush into the fight. I'll rush with either like an SMG SMG or an assault rifle, and I'll usually just go on a tear, or either I'll just die. It's always one of the two options. I don't even play with snipers or shotguns at all, but I think the best thing for me to do is actually use it as a sniper. I'm not a quick scoper. I'm not doing any of that stuff. I used to be when it came to like Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare. By all means, meet me in Rust or Nuketown, and we're going to go ahead and throw down. But for the most part, in this game right now, there's just way too many attachments and way too many things that can go on, and I just can't do it. But I mean, I guess you can consider this maybe a quick scope or a hard scope. I mean, I honestly don't know, but for the most part, like I said, I just want to go ahead and go over that with you guys. So as you can see over here, there was something that actually happened. It was very interesting. I'm going to say that it put us in a little default, or just maybe in a very bad situation where we lost a round, but that is totally okay on our part, just because we didn't let it affect us too much. And you're going to see what I mean in just a bit, because it was very unfortunate as to what happened, and it hasn't really happened to me before. But what I thought was funnier is right over here. That guy was actually just scoping out right on the hillside, and he literally stared at my buddy Ethan right over here. And for just some reason, I feel like that music should have played at the moment where he says, at this moment, he knew that he messed up. And next thing you know, he just gets shot. But, I mean, like I said, there's a lot of stuff that happens in this game, and sometimes you just don't catch it right off the bat. And I swear to you, I'm one of those players that don't know where I get shot from all the time, and I honestly just give up every now and then. I'm just like, I just can't deal with this. There's just way too much stuff going on right now. I'm over here getting shot left and right, and I just can't deal with it, and I just end up raging. So, but for the most part, guys, after this performance, I should say, me and my buddies are actually considering on playing, 3v3 gunfights a little bit more often. I know that I actually used to play it with my buddies Esau and Chris, but unfortunately, just with schedules-wise, it's just been a little bit more difficult to go ahead and get us all linked up together. But, I'm also going to be playing with them very soon as well. But right over here, guys, this is what I meant where something like kind of weird happened. The game just lagged all of a sudden. I don't know if someone had a lag switch, so I was just like, okay, what's going on here? And then I was just trying to figure out, all right, so is it my internet connection or what's going on? But we actually got the win from that round. We weren't too sure exactly how, but we were still lagging a little bit, so we just decided to go ahead and rush, and that kind of just put us in a really bad situation because we were still scrambled. And then next, we ended up dying over here and losing this round. But as you can see, this other team was kind of trash. Like, they kind of messed up, and, it just wasn't their game, I should say. It's not their fault that they ended up dealing with a really good team, or just, a team that's actually pretty familiar with shooting games, and, that's totally fine. It happens to the best of us, and hopefully they were able to go ahead and recover, and hopefully learn from this experience, if I should say so. But as you can see over here, like I had mentioned, I did have a shotgun ready to go, but I actually got a pretty decent clip right over here. I knew that this person was right around this corner, so I was like, all right, let me just go ahead and like jump in on him and then just swoop in and get the kill. But I was so kill hungry that I couldn't focus on where the other teammate was. And next thing you know, the enemy was actually behind this little tractor thing, but luckily our buddy Blake was able to go ahead and clutch up and get rid of him from like super long distance with just a pistol. So we're pretty thankful on that part. But for the most part, guys, as you can see, we are winning right now, and we are going to go ahead and secure the win on our end. So since this video is coming to an end, I just want to go ahead and say that if you guys have made it this far, I appreciate each and every one of you guys. I appreciate all the support and love that you guys have been giving constantly. I will be sure to go ahead and upload some more content later on this week. And with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.